Okay, so now we have successfully completed the 4 musical puzzles that we had to go through in order to get to the end of this particular section of Getting to Vegnagun, so that pretty much now leaves us with a clean, unobstructed line to the summit. But as you can see, it's certainly going to be a steep climb.
I got a hunch that once we go on ahead, there's no turning back.
A hunch?
Yeah. That's it?
Well, if they say so.
A hunch it is, then.
Yeah, so we are indeed going to take them up on their hunch. So as you can see, it's moving around quite a bit. We know we're getting close now. So yeah, just to let you guys know, this is actually my second attempt at recording this. Yeah, I got to the 4th round of Vegnagun, and unfortunately what happened was that stupid Vegnagun kept spamming this one move that pretty much brought me down to a dead halt as far as offense is concerned. And once he unleashed a particular attack, that was it for me. And for only the 2nd time ever playing this game, I got the bad ending. So we're having to do this over again, unfortunately. Yeah, we do what we can to finish these games, but we are not invincible. So we wanted to come up here in order to find Nooj.
Both Baralai and Vegnagun belong to him now.
Shuyin.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah, Shuyin possessed Baralai, and now as a result, Baralai is using Vegnagun, working the controls and whatnot. Those lights glowing up.
I have a plan. Can't call it a smart one, though.
What do you have in mind?
What's that?
He acts through another's body. Stop the body, and you stop him. I'll shoot Baralai.
Wow, isn't that a little extreme?
His body will be useless, but if we're lucky, he won't die. Shuyin will abandon Baralai, and then he'll come back for me.
What then?
I will die.
You want to take your own
It's
life?
already been rigged. I'm taking Shuyin with me.
So you've got an explosive strapped to you. I mean, isn't that a little extreme there, Nooj? I mean, you've already lost the leg. We don't want you to lose the rest of your body.
You're our captain.
Exactly.
Yeah, not the... He was right, it's definitely not a smart plan. In fact...
I don't like your plan.
And neither do I.
It sucks.
Yeah, a shock when everyone says... When Yuna says, it sucks. Because that's not something you never expect to hear her actually say.
It's no different than what we did 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
We destroyed our own allies. We destroyed the Aeons who had fought together with us at our side. We didn't have a choice then. We believed that was the only way we could save Spira.
And so that's what we did.
Do you know what it felt like to watch them die? Right before my eyes.
Yeah, it's not easy to have to take the lives of your friends.
It was the only choice.
Which is obviously why Yuna is not really down with Nooj's idea.
I allowed it to be true. I thought I'd be able to go through with it without ever doubting myself. But it hurt so much.
To kill her friends, of course.
Forgive us. Everyone was so happy. Great job, Yuna. You did it. You saved us all. There were too many smiles to count.
Of course, because you ensured that sin would never return.
I was smiling too. But now, when I look back,
You regret what you did. Even though it was for everyone.
the people who should be here aren't. The ones who should be smiling with me aren't here.
And of course, she's referring to Titus and Orin.
had no choice. Always we had no choice. Those are our magic words. We repeat them to ourselves again and again, but you know, the magic never worked. The only thing we're left with is regret.
Yuna, I'm sorry.
That would be Orin's voice, in case you were asking.
No. I don't want this anymore.
Yeah, she doesn't want the sacrificial lamb situations. Yeah, trying to put on a brave face.
I don't want friends to die. Or fade away. I don't want battles where we have to lose in order to win.
And so what will you do?
Nooj, I know that what you say is what you mean to do. Give me your resolve. Believe in Yuna.
Yes, believe in the High Summoner, the young heterochrome who vanquished sin and saved all of Spira.
So you have a plan.
Indeed she does.
Light?
That's plan B. But before that... Hey, Riku. No matter how monstrous it looks, Vegnagun is still just a machina.
Yeah, it is.
So we can take it apart, right? Yeah. Maybe?
In other words, you don't know.
Used to be to think before you act.
Oh, Gippal, what are you doing here? Well, if you're here, then yeah, that means also that LeBlanc and company are here too.
And I never was the wait like a good girl type, isn't that right, Nooj?
Well, hard to say. How long have you two been having a relationship?
The gun can be destroyed. Apsapasa, you better believe it. Wanna know why?
'Cause people built it.
Which means people can just as easily take it apart again. Well, in theory.
Everyone? It looks like we can stop that thing after all.
Oh yeah? Well, we must be able to do so if the happy music is playing. But it's soon interrupted.
Now it's pissed.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Witless little widget, isn't it?
What about Shuyin?
Plan B.
Oh.
Love.
Oh.
Yeah, Gippal doesn't like it, and neither does Nooj.
It'll work. I've come this far to bring Len's feelings to Shuyin. I'm not stopping now.
No, of course not.
The power of love conquers all. So romantic. Count me in.
Yeah, of course she would get involved, because, yeah, the heart tattoo on her chest is not just there for decoration. But yes, the fun, happy, exciting music is now replaced with something a lot more ominous.
Look!
Yeah, Shuyin controlling Baralai makes Baralai activate Vegnagun. And so now it's starting to move around, and we gotta make a break for it. Gotta fall back and regroup. So yeah, it's now releasing itself from its restraints, as it were. And yeah, those bright shiny lights, well, they're not there to be pretty, they're of a far darker intention. Evil pipe organ music on a thing with a crazy ugly face. And I don't know if those are supposed to be fireflies or not, but if they are, they're definitely getting aroused by the impending doom that could be coming. And so now we got ourselves back far away enough to get away from it, but of course we gotta go back.
It's just nothing.
This relic's getting rusty.
Seems that way, doesn't it?
You have your friends.
If we all attack at once, we can do this. We need to split
And
up.
though that's what we shall do.
Leave the legs to us.
We've got the torso.
Guess that leaves the tail.
Yeah, just like the girls to be chasing after some tail. Or is that the other way around?
Okay, let's go.
Hey, Gippal there, slow down. You gotta wait for Nooj. He needs the crutch.
See you later.
Of course, referring to pain. And so, let's be on our way. We've got a big, ugly, scary tail to go be chopping down. No, I meant to go the other direction, because, yeah, it doesn't really matter which path you take. They both merge at the same spot, and then you have to go to the right anyway. So, let's now take the path to the right, and before we go even that far, take the charm bangle off, and... not sure. I'm thinking the crystal gloves, but I also know for a fact that once we get to round 4, I don't want these same mistakes to be repeated. Do I do this now or do I do this later? Because in round 4, there's the distinct possibility that Vegnagun will spam the same attack over and over again, which is one that causes numerous status ailments. So, let's start with the Silver Bracer for Yuna, and we really don't need to change much else. And since I have 13 ethers, I might as well use one. Alright, let's go. Time to go tail chasing. Alright, here it is. Round 1 against Vegnagun's tail, which raises the question, why does it have a tail to begin with? But then again, it should also be asked, why does it have an ugly face with scary tusks attached? Yeah, I don't get it either, but that's what we're doing.
Ready?
Yep, we are ready. Round 1 versus the tail.
Your friends are your strength.
So, first thing we need to do is to get our stats increased, and also to have Yuna cast Kiraga, because it always leads with that group attack right away and it brings everyone close to death. Yeah, very annoying opening attack that the tail possesses. So now we cast Protect, and now we can start attacking. Yeah, this is its regular attack. It'll do a laser shot on someone. It usually goes for about 500 points of damage. So just have the girls in their samurai attire just keep smashing away on the tail. Yeah, so far so good. Got about 2,000 points there. Yeah, sometimes it'll just gang up on one particular character, but for the most part it'll spread the hate around, I guess, in this case. Keep those attacks going, girls. This thing shows no mercy, and therefore we cannot show mercy to it either. And here it comes again. If anything else, the damage is consistent, so you don't have to worry about a critical attack. Unless, of course, it's that one group attack I was referring to earlier that it did at the start of the battle. So, let's make sure that we're using Kiraga this time, because I almost used the wrong ability and I would have had to have waited another... I would have had to have waited another turn to use it. And I may need to use it again, real soon. And here it comes again. And this time it's focusing on Yuna. So, yeah, I think this time we only need to use Cure, because, yeah, Yuna doesn't have that much HP to begin with. But that'll change. It has to in order to ensure our survival. Oh, careful. Gonna get Kiraga again.
You can't even stop the tail, forget about the rest.
Yeah, don't worry, we will. We'll take care of that tail. Alright, we're good again. Everyone's back to max. Or close to it. And, yeah, as long as he keeps shooting the laser, I have no problem with that. When he goes for the tail sweep, then we have a problem. Alright. So far so good. We haven't had that much of a worry. And we got it. The tail's destroyed. Thankfully it didn't come around with the tail sweep again, and Rico and Pain gain experience levels. So that is round 1 completed against Vegnagun. Oh, we fought it off rather easily. Well, for the most part we did. Oh, who's in trouble? This shouldn't come as much of a surprise. LeBlanc and crew.
Boss, let's get the heck out of here.
Yeah, she's trying to encourage them to not give up, but... yeah. Those boys, for some reason, they're like paper. They're very feeble, as it would seem. But this shouldn't really be much of a surprise. I mean, we beat those guys 3 times over the course of this game. It should really not come much of a surprise that they really were not going to be all that much of a help to begin with. I mean, sure, they probably weakened it for us. They, of course, were attacking the legs, but yeah, we have to focus on helping them out now. We gotta bail them out. Come on, Yuna. Gotta pull yourself up, girl. So now we gotta go after the legs and help back up LeBlanc. Because, yeah, they're still in trouble. Yeah, they're not getting crushed, they're just feeling the aftershocks.
What are you doing?
We're here to back you up, LeBlanc.
I'll let you have this one. I'm going to go cheer you.
I'm sure you would. Alright, round 2. Time to go after the legs.
LeBlanc never stood a chance against this.
No, of course
Well,
not.
we've got a leg up on her. Save the jokes for later.
So now, this one can be a bit tricky, so it's important for you to cast both Protect and Shell on this guy, because the legs are fueled by those 3 nodes. You can't access them unless you have a long distance weapon like the gunner. So, just focus on the legs itself. Oh, Pain, come on, Pain, hold on. Hold on, girl. Need you to survive. Alright, so we got our shell off too because we needed that because of the fact that they cast the various magics. So, yeah, that's its most powerful attack, DSC Ray. It's a group attack. Thankfully, Pain endures. Oh, wow, that Pain could have gotten knocked out there. So let's keep on going.
So, did we get it?
What? It's over already?
Shake a leg.
Wow. That was a lot faster than I thought we were gonna get it. Wow. Yuna gains a level and we get the all-important mithril bangle. But wow, that fight went really fast. The practice runs, it didn't go that fast, not even remotely. Man, that's gonna save me a lot of time and a lot of resources. So, yeah, the legs are done. They're not gonna be kicking anyone anymore. They're getting the red card.
I'm going.
So after giving the legs the red card, it is time for us to now go after our next foe, which obviously is going to be the torso, because there are still people fighting off pieces of Vegnagun. So now this is the opportunity where I'm going to take a chance to put stuff on people that is really going to be important for my survival. Primarily the items that prevent status ailments, like the white cape. I'm going to need to use that to keep Yuna from getting silenced, because I was getting silenced all the time in round 4. And I think that I want to replace the haste bangle, because it only comes on HP critical, and hopefully we're not going to get to that point. So silver glasses to keep it from getting darked. And then I want to keep the HP high for pain. So, okay, there's the beaded brooch. Protects against silence and darkness. Alright, so that is all taken care of. So now let's use our high potions because we got so many. And we'll top everyone off with just regular potions. Okay, so that is 2 rounds done. 1 more to go. I always forget that you have to jump off at the top of the platform. I always want to go to the right. And for those of you wondering why the map crosses over the way it does, well, if you keep going straight ahead, it's a dead end. So, we gotta meet up with Ormi and Logos.
Help the boss.
Sure thing.
The Go-Wings are on it!
Yeah, cause for 2 powerful assassins such as yourselves, you proved to be pretty weak. And of course, my record against you two speaks for itself. Alright, here we go. And there are Nooj and Gippal still trying to fight it off. And Vegnagun returns fire with a hail of bullets.
This thing just keeps on taking.
Yeah, it's like a Timex watch.
We'll finish it.
Do it.
And so now it's time for round 3. And the music has changed now, given the severity of the situation.
Woohoo! No more climbing!
Could you please focus?
Yeah, keep her on task there, Pain.
The legs are just a distraction. You know where to strike.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, don't worry about the arms or the legs, just focus on the main body. Just focus on the glowing orb there. And this is why you want to cast Protect, because this thing does some pretty good damage with its hands. Yeah, and that core will keep charging until it unleashes its ultimate attack. And it can cause really good damage, so you gotta be careful about that. Oh, careful, guys. Yeah, it's because Yuna's the only one getting attacked right now. I just hope she survives the turn. Oh, good. She survived the turn. But how long can she hold out, though?
The legs! They're throwing everything right back at us!
Us? Yeah, who is this person in the background that's talking? It didn't sound like Nooj or Gippal. Nor did it sound like Logos or Ormi.
Retaliate in different ways.
Alright. Definitely need a full heal this turn. And keep slashing away at that thing. See, that's why the Protect is so helpful. That could have been a lot worse. And it charged its core again. I imagine it will unleash its powerful attack on its next turn. Keep going, girls. We can do this. We can get to the end of round 3, and then we have 2 more rounds to go. And it's still coming with those hands. It's a good thing we have the Protect to protect us. Oh, it's charging its core again. Yeah, it will destroy us on its next turn. Well, it won't destroy us if our HP is at max. But still. Oh, what? That's it? Wow! That was... I cannot believe we beat it that fast that it wasn't able to use its ultimate attack. I will take it. I am happy with that. I am very happy with that.